Welcome to Ravenovah. Please subscribe to my channel, also the notification bell, and like this video and share. I've been holding on to this pain for so long. I've been holding on to this pain for so long. Even if you never see how my eyes bleed from the grief and may kill my sisters dead on the street. I've been holding on to this pain for so long. Stop hurting us.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people?
Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Tuesday. And with it said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world, living in the knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now, of course, I haven't been very active as far as doing videos, only because the simple fact of the matter is I work 12 hours a day and I'm very exhausted. And of course, I'm still a job from hell. And the thing about it is that it's very mentally exhausting to me. And the new thing now, I'm called it. I'm not a man, I'm not a woman, I'm an it. Whatever the case may be, you know, it is what it is. And someone came and let me know that someone said that about me and stuff. The thing about it is, I understand people are very concerned about what people say about me. But the thing is this, if you can't tell me who said it, please don't give me nothing. Don't give me part of the conversation. Give me the complete conversation. Bring the person in front of me. See, that's how I like to confront things. When you say someone says this, you bring them in front of me and let them say it to my face. But I understand that we live in a world for some reason that people feel that they can say what they want about people and then they don't think there's any repercussions from it. I feel like they need to be saved because they want to talk about you like a dog. We live in a world we basically know people are going to talk about you to the day you die, and at the end of the day, they should talk about you because you have something to be talked about. Now, the thing is this. I went to the doctor today. Well, I went to the dentist and stuff, and basically I went back into the place where, you know, it's supposed to be LGBT friendly. It is no longer LGBT friendly. My personal opinion.
This is the place, Alliance Community Healthcare. Now, let me see something here. Alliance Community Healthcare. And I want to show you a few things about this. Okay. Alliance Community Healthcare and stuff like that. Phone number, stuff like that. Now, of course, this is in Jersey City and stuff, which I went to and stuff. Now, there was a few things as far as, you know, questions and answer reviews and stuff. And there were people that were leaving reviews as far as the place. Now, if you don't believe me, here it is. Someone says, I was shocked and very upset. I will never return to this place again. So the service is less than stellar, with the exception of very, very few. Staff was very rude, unorganized. Now, this is the sad part about it, is that it was very much LGBT friendly, but now I don't see it to be very LGBT friendly anymore. It definitely has taken a turn for the worse. They had doctors there that treated us, but now, I don't know, it's just unrecognizably horrible. And it's a damn shame how they treating people and stuff. And I don't get it. I really don't. And let me see, used to be, yeah. but it's not the way it used to be and stuff. It's definitely not. Definitely not. So, I wouldn't suggest it anymore. Just my opinion. You could always go if you want to, if you don't believe me, but it is what it is. Your choice.
The one I was going to, as far as the doctor stuff, there's no trans doctors there. There's no, I explained to you before that I went to the doctor and stuff. They didn't know what I was. They didn't know when I told them, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, let's get out the room, let's run. The whole conversation was positive until I said that. Once I dropped the bomb, oh, by the way, I'm a two-spirit woman, oh my God, you know, and then I watch her freak out. And the thing about it is very discouraging because you feel like you're less than. You know, you're treating me like I'm less than, and you're doing it right in front of my face. And me, the kind of person, I can't really argue with people because of my high blood pressure. And the fact of the matter is that my health is really at risk. Piggybacking off the job, I've been having really bad nosebleeds. I mean, chunks of blood coming out of my nose because of the high level of stress. I'm taking the medicine and stuff, but the Cineprol and stuff is not really, it's doing what it can do, but I guess I have to do my part. The pill can only do so much, but you gotta do your part. I'm trying to do my part, so y'all better pray for me so I get a new job. Because y'all ain't gonna have to wait too much longer. And the thing is that it becomes mentally exhausting standing in your true being who you are. Is everybody has an opinion but don't want you to judge them. Everybody got something to say but don't want you to say about them. Some people don't know what I am. Some people don't even know what I am at all. They think I'm just a straight female. Some people feel that I'm a drag queen. Some people feel that I'm a tranny. Some people feel I'm a transgender. Some people feel I'm a lady boy. They don't know what the fuck to call me. Now let's ask you something. Why is it that you're going to call me everything, anything except my name is Raven? Because let's play the devil's advocate for a minute here. I can look at a female and tell her something very derogatory. Well, I don't know what to call you. You know, your pussy always smells a little like fish, so I should call you Miss Fish Market. You know, I can be very defensive. I mean, very defensive to tell a man, you know, your balls are always smelly. Do you work for a salt company because your balls smell like that? Smells musty balls. You know, or under your arms, you like a funk master play. You know, we can both share the battlefield for making fun of people, but at the end of the damn day, we're supposed to be adults. And unfortunately, when adults like this are raising children that become bullied and go to schools and pick up other little kids and stuff like that, these adults be the same ones go, oh, not my child would never do this, when they're doing the same thing. One thing I learned about bullies and stuff, they just grow up. They don't learn a lot of stuff. Sometimes people do correct their wrong, but sometimes people just don't. So you have to do a break and walk away. And the thing about it, if you're a two-spirit woman or a two-spirit man, you better become very conceited because you're going to be challenged. People are going to try to muscle you and try to get you to consume or break you down to be in their way of thinking. That means their way of thinking be thinking of that you'll never be this, you'll never be that. They say comments around you and stuff like that. But the thing about it is that they do not want the repercussions. And it's really sad that people just can't exist and don't judge people. You know, think about it. If it's such a better world, I get to know you, get to know me, we live, learn this, and we move forward, get to know this person. Look how easy it is. But it's so important in this world, for some reason, to tear down another person. Same thing when it comes to being a rapper. I think this rapper just passed away. I don't know his name, Little. I'm not sure I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to know it.
20-year-old Pop Smoke reportedly killed in a home invasion. 20-year-old ex-Tintoxin killed in apparent robbery while out shopping.
And the
Rest
thing
in
about
peace.
it is that they try so hard to go through rapping, they try so hard to get to the levels, and they try so hard. You go through hell to get to the finally platform you get to just get killed. Malcolm X, I know y'all saying you want to Malcolm X again.
You really need to watch this on Netflix, Who Killed Malcolm X. It is a very real story and stuff, and the fact of the matter is that he fought so much for the black people, and his reward being murdered by the black people that want to blame the white men, of course.
And the thing about it makes you question the people around you. Everybody's not there for you for the right reason. Thinking on that though. They're the ones that call allies. Allies is the one that come around us, and they're allies because they get to find out everything about us. They have no problem with us until they see one of us outside by ourselves on the street that they don't know us, the ones like me, and they walk up to us, oh, all of a sudden, oh, I know what you are, how you doing, da da da. So, you know what we go through, but through the fact you use a two-spirit woman or a two-spirit man to use it as a weapon on the ones that you get to see on the streets, because now you step around, you done study them, you done watch them pose.
Pose is the first transgender of all actresses and stuff, and people basically looking at the show to basically spook us out to figure out what we look like in public. They're watching the show not for the right reason, to learn.
Watch RuPaul's show.
Okay, they look to RuPaul's show and they feel like the transgenders are on there. No, these are drag queens. Drag queens wear a lot of makeup and stuff, exaggerate, and they live as men. When they go home, they return back to being men. Pads, everything comes off, and once the pads come off, you get to see who they really are. They turn back to being a man. And sure, you say, well, that's what y'all are, but at the end of the day, they're different. We have our bodies changed, some hormones and stuff like that. We now live as women. We look like women. We smell like women. We're women. We're not drag queens. Take note.
And now all of a sudden you're looking for us on the street. And it's so sad because if you sit back and really think about all the stuff that we go through, but y'all don't care. And I find that so disturbing on so many levels. And the thing about it is that if we have more compassion in this world will be so much of a better place. But people only care about self until self is inflicting harm. When people get harmed or hurt, then all of a sudden now the whole conversation changes. There are a lot of two-spirit women that committed suicide. Very beautiful, passable, got the surgery and everything, and killed themselves. They thought that it would be better because finally they could be accepted by this world that refused to accept anyone that's different. Not in all cases, but you know what I mean. So me myself, they try to muscle me and to break me down and to hurt me. It got to the point I became very quiet. I say to myself, I watch people around me because I trust no one, even more so now. I feel like I'm literally in prison. Then I have to watch my back. I don't let anybody fix me food. I don't let anybody bring me water because I feel it's a trick. I don't feel safe, and I definitely want to leave this job, but I don't know if it's going to even be better where I go to. But the thing about it is that I don't feel safe. And my two spirit sisters, I'm going to tell y'all, people really don't get it. And another thing, they really don't give a fuck. Fucking us don't mean you get it. Having sex with us don't mean you get it. Because that's the only way y'all want to get it is in the butt or in the mouth. Because at the end of the damn day, y'all don't really give a fuck like y'all say y'all do. Because if you do, a lot of y'all would show up to the funerals. Or y'all would have outcries over these girls being murdered, but y'all don't. Y'all sit in the background and don't say nothing. So scared or afraid that somebody may see you mourning a girl that you knew has passed on for being murdered. So I have trust issues. And Mr. 66 has been contacting me left and right. The one who told me I'm so ugly and stuff like that. Oh, I was just playing. I can't see you no differently way because if you know my story, you know my struggles, you know what I've already been through, why would you be a plus to the negativity in my life instead of a positive thing to my life? And it makes me see you differently. I can't sleep around you. I can't eat around you because I don't trust you. And when a person feels like they can't trust anybody, they make them feel like they have to protect themselves, which means that they may do things that they wouldn't normally do if they didn't feel unprotected around. You know what I mean? So it's just become a very unstable ground to be in, and you have to stay mentally strong. And people try to muscle you into going against yourself, muscle you and get into your head, muscle you into your way of thinking, muscle you into hurting you. But stay strong and become very conceited because you're going to need it. You got to become a bitch. You got to fight for you. And at the end of the day, that means fight. And when some fights don't even worth fighting, just get your ass up and walk away. Because at the end of the damn day, it ain't even worth it. It ain't worth it. Put your earphones on and walk out the door. And I just want to share this with you as far as going to the doctor. It was a joke. And the girl at the counter, I guess she already knew. And I'm not the most passable thing in the world. I don't even try to be. Because I know God made me this way for a reason. For the girls that's behind me, that's not passable. So God made me tall and not passable. So this way, when y'all see me, it's like, okay, there go my sis. She don't give a fuck. And the thing about, I'm not on all levels, and I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% within myself, and I'm not perfect, and I fall down a lot more than most. But when I went to the doctor's office, she made this little, like this Y'all know this little fucking smile. They give you this smirk, like, oh, okay, here we go. And the thing about it is that she texts somebody in the background, said they come up and look at me and stuff like that. And, you know, and that's something you missed with Raven. That's maybe not something negative. But the thing about it is that when you're a person like me, we don't feel a lot of love. We get a lot of hate. And we embrace the love when we finally get it. But anyway, stay strong, my two spirit sisters. Stay strong, my two spirit brothers. I'm here for you. Remember your love. You have someone in your corner that's fighting for you in the best way I can. And you know, it may fall down a lot more than I need to. And you may have to put money on my books. But at the end of the damn day, I'm still fighting. I'm still standing strong. And I always say you have to take one for the team. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. Because, you know, sometimes I really feel as though people are really trying to see if they could push us to break us. And they try to muscle us in their way of thinking and stuff, which means that they'll start putting little negative thoughts in our heads and stuff, and we'll be thinking about things that when we go home, we're thinking about in the morning time. It's going to mess with our getting ready for work, getting ready to go out the door. They put them implants in our head. They try to muscle their way into our brain, into rethinking the way we think, and kind of like brainwashing to hate who we are. And it's so sad, but it's real, and it happens. Be careful who you allow around you. Be careful with the advice you take, and be careful if they're not standing for what you believe in. Get away from them, because at the end of the damn day, the poison could be stuck inside of you, meaning your brain, against you. And you're not even knowing it, because they came across as a friend, as a caring person. And at the end of the day, sometimes your cheerleader gotta be you. And it's sad, but it's real. And just like the other two girls that had the surgery and everything, they were beautiful. I mean, these girls were drop dead gorgeous, beautiful. But the fact of the matter is that they thought just maybe they could finally get to that life they wanted. And I'm not saying you can, because some girls do get there. Some girls do get there. The girls who are still kind of like with that love, that hope, and that's good. It happens. But then the ones like me, honey, you know that if you're anything like me, good luck. Because you know you ain't going to take no shit. And when he rolls the bowl on the floor, you go kick the bitch in his face. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I just get so tired of being treated like I'm less than. And it makes me very angry. And when I don't know about y'all, but when I'm a Gemini, when I get mad, I get quiet. And at that point, when I'm quiet, just say, uh-oh, something's coming. I hear a lot of people say about me, I don't answer to it all. I can't because of my health reasons. And the reason why I said this is because my health is high blood pressure is really high. And the blood from my nose, the chunks of it, let me know, hang now, you can't. They can do that with them, but you can't. You gotta walk away. So I just walk away. And I try to forget about it as I walk away. Anyway, I definitely don't want you to be like me. I definitely don't want you to be the kind of person that care about people so much that your health get at risk. And I know I shouldn't care a lot about people, but I do. And it's not like I sometimes was going to do it. It's just in my nature. And it hurts me so bad when I watch how other people treat other people. And now I'm getting experience the same. Not saying that my life was great before this. It was just as bad, but since I've been working, I just experienced a little bit more, not as much. Listen, it ain't been great that side, ain't been great this side, but at the damn day, at least that side, I could mess with a guy who'll stick around me, because I was more hidden. With the men that mess with me now, these are straight men at the end of the damn day. It is a process for them to go to the end of the LGBT, when he ain't looking at you from the LGBT, and he watching all this shit about gay, and he don't want to hear nothing about that, because he is not gay. And at the end of the day, when he comes around us and stuff like that, we get around these gay guys and stuff like that, he's uncomfortable. Not all the men, but they're uncomfortable with that setting. And in his mind, he might have to share this with us, like, yo, I must be a part of this gay stuff, because this is not me. Before I didn't meet Raven, I wouldn't be doing this way. And it is a process. So girls, you all have to work with him. If you get a man that's willing, you know, to work with you. But think about it, if you get a man that's strong, you ain't got to go to that. But you got to be basically a babysitter for a lot of weak ass men. Men are weak, and their egos get bruised really easily, and you hurt my feelings, and he's going all through it. And He's rocking back and forth, red rum, honey. And your ass in the other room and that bitch is chatting, chanting, you know, and then it's not funny, but y'all know I got trust issues, and then there was like the man laying next to me. I gotta watch that mother. Anyway, I just want to share this with you as far as the job situation. It has not changed. Like I said before, I'm now it. The crybaby's been painful. He's been coming around and stuff like that and trying to make me laugh, and I guess he's been hearing stuff about me, and maybe he kind of got upset behind it. Maybe he felt bad by the way he treated me. I don't know, because I didn't ask him. But he's definitely been making an effort to right his wrong, and that's fine. I'm not going to beat him up for it and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I can't keep forgiving people who hurt me, and that's where I'm at now. I have to stand in the not forgiving, because a lot of times when you forgive people and they come back and do the same thing, the first thing you think is, damn it, I did this to myself because I already knew better. But I'm not giving him a hard way to go. It's just that the conversation is, he's trying to break through the ice. Now, as far as where he's trying to go with that, I do not know. Because like I said before, the whole conversation went that me and him was a relationship. I don't even know dude. And now I don't even know his trained way of thinking. Is he on some revenge shit? Is he out to try to get me? Is he want to try to make me fall in love with him so he can mentally break me down? I don't know. I know I overthink, but at the end of the day, I have trust issues. If your mother and your father could get rid of you, in this world, anybody else don't mean shit. In other words, that if they could get rid of you like moms have, people in this world won't have a problem doing anything to you because they don't really have to. They don't owe you nothing. They don't have to give you expectation. They just act like an asshole to you and just let it fly. But the power you have to do with that is you don't have to listen. It is the power of ignore and walk away and ignore them as far as don't even look at them. Walk down the street, honey, you're distracted. I'm distracted. I can't see you. Because at the end of the day, it works. And remember one thing, they only exist if you see them. Anyway, like I said before, and please be safe. Don't let anybody bully you or hurt you and stuff. Because it's so sad that some people go home killing themselves over how mean these people could be in this world. So please, please, please don't leave me. I'm fighting for you. My sisters and my brothers, my two super sisters, my two super brothers, I'm fighting for you. At the end of the damn day, I know I'm not the best. Because you know I have anger issues and I have a hand problem. That I grab somebody and make. And I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. I fall down more than most. I need you more than you'll ever need me. And I love you. And like I said before, thank you. Make it 12,000. Thank you. Love you guys for that. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow back. Don't try to love you. Oh, and also, if you go on my Instagram, you can see me coming from the dentist today. I posted up there on my Instagram. It's the Instagram button right there on top. You go right on, subscribe to my channel. I let y'all love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the rain.
His heart being me. His heart being me. Be me.
Like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel. Also for the ones who share my videos and stuff and the content and stuff. You realize I put a lot of work into it. It is hard being a two-spirit woman on a platform. Sometimes I get ignored, and there's so much detail and work I put into it to get informed and keep people aware of our existence. I love you guys. Love you. Love you.